I got a special guest here, Tom Downey. Make sure you guys using that hashtag Raiders in the comment section to get on the screen because if you guys can see this down here, I got 6 beers in 6 minutes.
Don't worry, guys. I brought the trash can for when Mitch hurls everywhere on air.
So for everybody that's waited, if I could do the 6 beers in 6 minutes, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pour the beers into the cups, and then all your questions when you use hashtag Raiders, Tom's going to answer them, so you don't have to just watch and listen to me drink beer. We can get a little football interaction. And also, BetDSI has hooked us up with some odds. So, Tom, why don't you take them through the odds while I pour my beers?
We got the odds here. So, will he finish all 6 beers? Yes or no? It's the money line bet. Yes is the underdog right now. The betting odds do not favor Mitchell being able to finish. Oh, just pour the thing, you coward. Plus 115. The no is minus 140. So, again, the betting odds favor Mitchell being unable to finish in 6 minutes. They're not setting you up for much success there, huh, Mitch?
Not much at all. I mean,
the studio does not think you're going to be able to do it, by the way.
I don't know if anybody thinks I can do it at this point.
Miller Lite is the beer of choice today.
Yeah, which I don't know how I feel about
Multiple commenters, by the way, say you better not throw up on your Derek Carr jersey.
So here's the issue. I've been told by my boss, if I throw up, I have to do it on screen.
That's why we got the trash can. We're prepared for it, bud.
Here's the issue.
I'll put it right down here for you.
How much are you guys going to super chat me if I do this? That's what I want to know.
Now, we do have some other odds here as well for you guys. The time to finish, over-under, is 5 minutes, 47 seconds if you finish. Obviously, you only get paid out if you don't finish. Or it's only paid out if you do finish there.
Oh, man. Yeah. I know. I need to get – I'll tell you what. I actually can't even believe I'm doing this.
See, Mitch here talked a big game. I'll let you guys in on a little secret here. The past 2.5 hours or so, he's gotten real nervous.
Oh, yeah.
The doubt has started to set in.
It's a lot of beer.
Yeah. It is, by the way, lukewarm Miller Lite. This is warm beer.
Also, I have a date after this, so where I have to make dinner, so don't get mad at me.
And then our favorite betting odds here from BetDSI. Will Mitch puke, yes or no? Plus 300 says yes, minus 160 says no. So they don't think you're going to puke, Mitch.
I appreciate it.
That's what we've got. We think you don't finish, but you don't puke. So you're a failure on both ends there.
Well, I really hope not. Guys, make sure you're using that hashtag Raiders in the comment section because I'm just about done pouring my 6 beers here. Yeah. So I guess we're getting ready to start. I'm going to take off my headset just in case I do have to throw up. And I'm going to, once I cheers you guys, we'll get it going. So I'm going to take this off.
In a second here. We got to get the timer set up.
Oh, that's right.
Got to get the timer.
We got a timer. We got all sorts of stuff.
Too.
Let's see what we got up here.
Super chats.
Oh, super chats.
Yeah,
all right.
Remember?
Hambone. Yeah, I'm all shook. Keep up the great work. Go Raiders.
Haven't even started yet.
I know. Hambone, what's left to you, buddy? Keep hitting me up on IG or Twitter. I definitely appreciate it. We got another super chat coming in here from Mercedes Renz, another one. Shout out to you.
Photo, by the way.
Are there any other 6-minute men in the studio? Tom's a 6-minute man. Tom, in all honesty, 6 beers. How long would it take you?
Oh, it would take a while.
A while.
Warm Miller Lite, it would not be 6 minutes, though.
A while. All right, guys.
Yeah.
I guess we're going to get it going here.
There's the beer counter.
We got the timer down below. Got the beer counter. Make sure you guys are using that hashtag Raiders to get on the show. So right, I'm gonna take this off.
Also, take it off. I am the official referee here. I'll make sure the timer starts correctly. I'll make sure that he actually finishes the beer and he's not doing the throw it behind him or leave like a quarter left. So are you ready to go here, Mitch?
All right, Raider Nation.
You could have just said it and I would have translated. Producer Brett, are you prepared to go with the timer? All right. 3, 2, 1, let's begin. And in the meantime, again, guys, get your NFL draft questions in the comment section. Mitch is starting off hot here. Immediately downs 1, and we're less than 10 seconds in. So this is a pretty strong start here for Mitch. Yeah, he's not shying away in any fashion. There we go. Again, keep the comments in there. 1 down. All right, we got 2 down, and he's starting to feel it a little bit there. You got a little bit left in there. That one does not count. There we go. 2 beers down.
Oh man, I think I'm gonna be able to do it.
He is. He doesn't think he has it in him already. Here's the thing: you're way ahead of schedule, Mitch. You're way. We already got it. I'm gonna throw up from Mitch. We are 50 seconds in. Producer Brett can't even find the question. We brought me on to talk draft, and we've done none of it. You're only a minute in. You don't have to be halfway done already. He is halfway done, though. Producer Brett's having a rough time finding a question. Take a minute off. You got 4:45 left. You're 3 beers in. Everyone's saying you got to burp.
I'm trying. Oh, this might have been a bad choice. Get those questions in.
Thomas Alvarez says, make sure you do not drive. We need your shows. By the way, everyone wants you to hurl. All right, we'll get to a question here from Jamie. He asked about Notre Dame cornerback Julian Love if the Raiders should draft him. I don't think he's a 24th overall, maybe not 27, but they're in round 2. I think he'd be a fantastic fit as a nickel corner in the NFL. So from that perspective, I think it's a good idea there for the Oakland Raiders. We're 4 beers down, by the way. Oh, by the way, behind the scenes, Chat Sports Instagram. James Yoder's filming it for us. 4 beers down. We got 3:34 to go. So you are less than halfway through, time-wise, and you've got 2 beers left. How you feeling, Mitch?
Not good.
All right, next up from Ruben here. Will the Raiders trade for Justin Houston or D Ford? My guess is that they actually don't do it, but it'd be a good idea there. Trash can's right here. Yep. Do we need to put it on your side?
I don't know.
All right, we're going to put it on your side then, because I don't want it splashing.
Yep. Keep going.
Javier says Raiders fans can drink. Make us proud, Mitch.
I'm trying.
All right, he's entering beer 5 now. We got 2:50 to go. Jonathan says Miller Lite is water. Of course, you'll finish. There you go.
Then you do it.
All right, nasty. Greedy Williams to pair with Garyon Conley, Carl Joseph, and Landon Collins. D-line is deep this draft. We can wait to draft big uglies. 1 beer left with 2:30 to go. You got plenty of time. I'm also going to amend the rules here. He has to stay on for 3 minutes afterward at least to make sure he doesn't puke everywhere afterward. You can't just go off to the bathroom. Oh, but back to your question. Greedy Conley's a fun pairing. I think there's an outside chance that he slides. I don't think you want to take Greedy at 4. There's some flexibility, some technician, and even just effort concerns around Greedy. My fear with Carl Joseph and Landon Collins is who plays free safety for you. Because I think both those guys are best in the box, but in terms of pure talent, that's a really good duo, and you can afford to wait if you absolutely have to till later in round 1 to draft a big defensive lineman. All right, Thomas Alvarez with under a minute 45 to go as Mitch continues to burp and has not touched the final beer. To the Raiders draft DK Metcalf, they have Lynch, Antonio Brown, Jordy Nelson, Jared Cook, and Carr.
We just crossed 300 viewers for the very first time.
Oh, very fitting there.
Maybe 7 beers in 6 minutes next week?
We'll see about that one. Your liver going to be able to handle that? But back to your question, Thomas. It's a really fun trio there at receiver, AB, Nelson. But I don't know if you're the Raiders if you want to sacrifice, let's just say, an early second-round pick for Antonio Brown and then number 4 for DK Metcalf. You got a minute 10 to go, Mitch.
Yep.
You have not. How you feeling here?
Okay.
Are you trying to sabotage to get the over/under right?
What is it?
5:47 is the over/under. 5 beers left, under a minute. Can or barrel? Should the Raiders draft Amon Marshall in the second round to move him to safety? I'm fine with drafting him, but I don't think you have to take him in the second round. I think you can wait a little bit longer there. Mitch is going for it here. He'll pause. Third of the beer left. 40 seconds. How you feeling, Mitch? Not great? I appreciate the effort. You are so close. Let's just make it clear. This is all that is left. Everything else is gone. 25. We are out at 14 seconds. We absolutely nailed the over-under, by the way. 13. Timer was off there. How you feeling, Mitch? He's done it, by the way. We are out of beers. He's done it.
Wow.
Where does this rank in personal life accomplishments for you?
Probably right behind my college graduation.
Why not in front? The college graduation got you to this point, let's be honest here.
I'm just hoping I don't throw up.
Maybe you should bring the trash can back here.
Bring it over just in case.
Again, it's all void if he doesn't withstand. If he pukes it back up here.
Oh boy, which it might happen.
Plus 300 was the money line if Mitchell pukes.
Guys,
he's got a bad feeling right now.
I'm gonna throw up.
He's stifle it like I did during the bachelor party, or as long as you can.
I'm gonna throw up. If you gotta run, just run. You don't have to be down there. Answer questions.
All right. Moneyline though, if you bet on him finishing, you were correct. Over under was spot on. 540. Oh, it's a push. All right, push. A push then. So you get your money back then. There's a lot of respect going on in the comment section here, Mitch. Although Sunner River says you're about to tip over.
I'm struggling.
Thomas says you're ready for Las Vegas.
I'm ready I'm ready for my date.
The best part is the next hour he's gonna get steadily worse too. All right, we'll get to some questions here from Scott Norris as Mitch tries to stifle it all down and not vomit on air. 2 quarterbacks go in the top 3 picks, paving the way for Williams or Allens to be picked by the Raiders. That's like the dream scenario. To get one of those 2 guys, he's not even involved right now. It's all me here. I'm subbing in on the Raiders report because Mitch can't do it. That's the ideal scenario for the Raiders. All right, Terrence Williams, if the Cards draft Murray, you think we draft Metcalf number 4, then defense. If Murray's off the board, that means one of Josh Allen, Nick Bosa, Quinnen Williams are still there. Oh, boy.
Oh, my God. It honestly smells like college in here. It's absolutely insane to me. I appreciate everybody who watched me try to do that, and I appreciate Tom coming on air.
Yeah.
Coming through it, but
you're just not doing well.
I'm not gonna throw up. I'm okay.
Carlos Gonzalez asks if your date knows that you're drinking tonight.
Yes, she does, and she actually said she'd be watching. So Kenzie, you better be watching.
All right. Inspiring Munoz asks if the Cardinals put Josh Rosen on the trade block. There was a report. There's also been about 8 different reports on both sides as to whether or not Rosen's on the trade block, if Kyler Murray's going to be the number 1 overall pick at all. Welcome to the NFL offseason. Just believe whatever you guys want to believe.
In all honesty, I'm feeling really good now. Tommy Jermillo, what's going on, my man? Have you seen the defensive end out of BYU? Tom, I'll be honest. I got no idea who the defensive end out of BYU is.
Let me check my database because I don't recognize the name.
I think you should take a look.
Do you mean Corbin Kafusi?
Because
is that who you're thinking of? Because if so, I do kind of like that as a possible.
If you guys want me to take a look at anything right now, I'm not kidding you. There's never been so much light on my face than what there is right now.
He's drunk as shit.
It's absolutely insane. I can't even comprehend anything of what's going on.
All right, 5 minutes and it all counts for you.
Oh,
it'll count.
I feel great.
All
Manny,
right.
What's going on, dude? Hashtag Raiders. Can we trade up from 24 or 27 in the top 10? Tom.
Yes, you can. That will get you to 7, 8 or so. By the way, I'll let you guys in on Drunk Mitch. When he puts his arm on your shoulder, he's doing that to balance himself because he's having a tough time staying straight and staying focused.
Honestly, I've had a long time. It's been about 26 years that I've had trouble staying straight, Tom, but definitely now. Definitely.
Terrence Williams says Metcalf at 4, Noah at 24, Brian Burns at 27. That's a fantastic draft. Burns ain't lasting to number 27. Fant might. Burns isn't falling to 27.
Haley
cool
says, "Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs?" Yeah, yeah. It's literally hitting me like a truck right now.
It's a good one. From Corrupt, Mitch, would you do it again?
I'll make you guys a deal.
Oh boy.
I'll make you a deal. I will 100% do it again, but I'll do 7 beers in 7 minutes. But I better see a shit ton of super chats. That is the only way I'll do it again. If we can get like $50 worth of super chats again in the next 4 minutes, 7 beers, 7 minutes. I accept the challenge.
I like this one from Logan. Would you rather DK at 4, Marquise Brown at 24, or Deebo Samuel at 35? He would prefer defense in the first round, then receiver in the second. From a value perspective, give me Deebo at 35. He's going to be above Marquise Brown on my final board. DK is going to be above Deebo, but I'd prefer impact edge than receiver than impact receiver edge.
I love you.
You can't. All right, I got you. I got you.
Really in it right
Davis.Clan says Williams at 4 is his wish. Crush the middle. Any edge is good. I don't hate it. I do worry that you just drafted 2 defensive linemen who I think the Raiders are supposed to like, P.J. Hall and my boy Mo Hurst. But if you put Quinnen and Mo Hurst, you're in great shape there. Either way, you get a pass rusher, and Quinnen does kind of fit that mold well enough.
I mean, I like Quinnen. I mean, he's your top guy on
He is the number 1 guy for me, yeah.
Oh, look at that.
There we go.
Yeah, shit. Look at that.
You guys see more of my big board than anyone else because it's not public yet.
If you guys want to see anything else of big that's Tom's, hit him up on Twitter at Mitchell Renz, or wait, at What Cohen Downey.
Mitchell Renz currently reeks of beer.
Oh, guys, I'm one of the most free-spirited persons you'd ever meet, but right now I am slurring really
I know
bad.
you are.
Oh my God.
I know you are.
I can feel it. Oh.
All right, Derek Salinas asks Montez Sweat at number 4. I think it's a possibility. Spoiler, we're going to do a mock draft tomorrow on NFL Daily, and I'm not going to do trades this time around, so I don't think Kyler Murray's going to go
Sweat
number 1.
at 4?
Yeah, it's a possibility.
Woo.
If Quinnen, Bosa, and Allen are off the board, then I think if you're Raiders and you don't find a way to trade down,
okay,
and you don't want to go Kyler Murray, which I'm not going to project to you, you're thinking Montez Sweat, DK Metcalf, or Devin White. And I think Sweat fills the biggest need of all of those. And he's also a freak athlete, as it turns out.
Okay.
The dude tested better than Clowney. That's bonkers.
Don't test positive.
Okay. John Maletta. Should the Raiders sign Eric Weddle? I mean, I think a lot of teams should have interest in Eric Weddle.
I love Eric Weddle.
He's a very good player.
Absolutely great beard.
Yes, he does have a great beard. Derek Salinas, Devin White at number 4. Again, I think it's a possibility. I think Devin White is off the board in the top 6 picks. I think 4, 5, 6 if they don't go quarterback.
So if the Raiders don't draft him at 4, you've said multiple times, Buccaneers.
Buccaneers. I think the Bucs make a lot of sense. They don't think they're going to bring back Quan Alexander, and they fill it in instantly, and he's a perfect fit there. Mitch saw a super chat, that's why he's pointing. But first up from Josh Hernandez, he said trades next year's first-round picks for another pick this year and load up on defense. I like the aggressiveness, but it is aggressive because what happened? Wait, you can't trade next year's first.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that because of the Khalil Mack trade. You can trade next year's potential second-rounder, but you can't trade your first.
Here's the thing, though. This draft class is, I think, one of the best draft classes that we've seen in the last 10 years.
For defense in particular. I think it's absolutely the case.
And which is what the Raiders need.
Yeah. All right, Scott Norris, a super chat. Thank you, Scott. Says, let's get Mitch steaming like a Cheshire cat. You going to go live on Instagram after this and film you just kind of sitting there?
To be honest, I got to get home. I got to make a steak dinner. And I don't know how the hell I'm going to do it.
All right, we're going to drive Mitchell home because he is not in any more condition. But we're going to count it. All 6 beers have been consumed. So shout out to Mitchell Renz. He managed to pull it off. Go shout him out at Mitchell Renz 365. He'll be back once he sobers up with some more Oakland Raiders news.
Raider Nation, what's going on? Is this the #1 Raiders channel on YouTube? For Chucky Heads, believe it, baby. And if you haven't already, subscribe right here. I'm giving you Chucky Heads news, rumors, Raider Nation rumors. And look at this. I'm making your life easier. Check out my next video. Thanks for watching, and go Raiders.